Dear shining ones, we greet you. We come to you this evening. Indeed, we have been here without you. Before this day started in this room, we have been here with you. And we have always been with you. You know this word you have in your language, you think you created, starseed. That is who we are in you. The seed from the stars, the Star Mothers. You had Pleiadian parents. Isn't that why you're here? Isn't that apparent? So as you continue to delve into this life of Lemuria and meld it with this life on the planet now, you may find that things don't quite fit the same, and we won't tell you tonight that relax. Because it really, all the information for you is definitely transferable. There is nothing different, really. It's the perception of the life that you're living now. We taught you wisdom, we taught you compassion, we taught you love. We know that your world is different. We were there when you decided to come back now. As a matter of fact, we suggested it. We implanted it with you. We will initiate and will continue to initiate its unfolding in you each moment that you choose to connect with us. We are the supreme example for you of free will. We are always available, and you must step towards us. You must remember who you are and step towards us. And how simple is that? How simple is that? And yet, you forget. We know you forget because you have that thing called humanity, which brings your soul to this human body, to this life, to this room, to this time, to fill the creative void inside of you that you've been missing for lifetimes and lifetimes. And now is the time, dear beloved shining ones. You shine with the light that is in you from your star parents. And we ask you, let that light come up. Let it come up, and let it come up. Like an orchestra that begins so small and so quiet, perhaps with a little sound of your violin, and soon it's filling the auditorium. That is how we see your light coming up. So let it come up. Let it come up. And let it continue to come up. To come up. Turn it on. Feel it rise. In order to do that, you must step back from the program that you are in as humans. We tell you, there is only that one thing separating you from who you are truly, who you came here to be. And this is a process, and that's all right. The process of remembering seems to be, until this time, something that is just a little harder. And step by step, we tell you the process of remembering, the process of honoring, as beloved Cryon spoke tonight, of respect, that honoring. This is what we taught you. Do you remember? Do you remember what we taught you about honoring your divine self? There was never a question about it in Lemuria. You were told that from the time you were in the womb, from the time the seed was planted, from the ceremony before the planting of the seed, from the thought before the ceremony, before the planting of the seed. We taught you honoring. So now we teach you backwards, from the now. From the now to the next breath, to the next breath, to the next breath. We ask you to open to that honoring. And what if, with each breath, you began to honor yourself more and more? Each breath you breathed in, honoring. And breathed out, respect. So if you are in this room or listening to this later, we tell you, this is a new program for you. Should you choose to say yes, it will be activated. And it is activated in this moment to those listening. The breathing in the honor, breathing out the respect. Breathing in the honor, breathing out respect. What does that create in your field? We're waking all of these things up right now, waking up that field. It lives in your field as well as in your genetic code. So once it is sort of tickled awake, more and more of that comes forward. And we are there to help you birth that into the now life. Let it birth itself through each breath. Let yourself feel that there is nothing missing in this field of yours, each individual field and your collective field. There is nothing missing. Can you imagine living in that all the time? What would life be like for you? There is nothing missing right now. And in the next moment, there is nothing missing. And the next moment, there is nothing missing. And how far can you go with that? Let's see. Let us see with you. There is nothing missing. You are honored and respected. And the Star Mothers bring you all the way to the home, all the way to our home, right now. We bring you the music. We bring you the love. We bring you the light and the wisdom of our home, right into that spark inside of you that was planted so long ago. Our gift to you has always been living inside of you and will always be there, life after life. You have stepped into the lineage of the Pleiadian Lemurians, and that will always, and it has always been with you, will always be with you. Take a breath now. Bring all of that around, back into yourself. All of the healing, all of the words, the foundation of your being right now. This is who you are. Take a breath. As we step back, we leave you now, but only to step back so that you may complete your meeting with Mele'Ha. As we surround you in this room with our love. The love of a parent for a child at its sweetest. We are always with you.